Okay, hi everybody. This is Jake, your resident content cowboy here. Yeehaw. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about going through a run in Returnal and what I try to do to make sure that my run starts out well. You might notice that I have more gear on me than you do at this point. This is the first biome in the game. I'm not going to be spoiling anything except for the fact that, eventually you get the ability to interact with things in the environment. So if you absolutely want no spoilers, to have no idea what any gear could be or something like that, I wouldn't watch this video. Otherwise, I'm making this video because I want to show you what I do just to start out a run in a positive place. So there we go. There's my warning. From here on out, it would be unintentional, but something might get spoiled, like a piece of gear or something like that I have. So here we go. I have a grappling hook. That was a spoiler. If you have a grappling hook, great, you use it. You get it pretty early in the game after you get, second or third biome, I think. If you don't have it, that's fine. You don't need it. The first run that I completed in this game, I got from basically, it was the second time I got to the second biome, and I was able to complete the whole game. So let me talk to you about some of the things I'm focused on in doing in a run. First off, obviously collecting all the obolites you can, fighting all the enemies you can, and increasing your health as much as possible. This right here, it's a key, and it has a high malfunction probability. I don't find keys to be particularly that useful, and I don't need a lot of malfunctions on my run. I will not be picking this up. There are lots of things like that where you don't really need it to complete your run. It doesn't help you complete your run. Also, you might see some guns in this that you don't have yet. It's not a big deal. There's a chest down there. I'll head on over to it real quick. But I'm not going to be picking this chest up, not yet. And then if possible, I'm going to kill enemies without being hit. It doesn't always happen. That's okay. But if you can do it, great, and just get your adrenaline level up. I'm not opening this yet because since I am still weapon proficiency 0, whatever I pick up, it's going to be better than my pistol, but it's not going to be that much better. I'm going to save these containers and come back to them later when I have a higher level of proficiency after completing most of the first biome. Then I can come back and take it. I'm also going to check my map and see. I can't get through that blue door yet because it's blocked. It has a big plasma field in front of it, and I don't have the item I need. So I've done everything I can in this room, and I'm going to move on to the next room. Sometimes you can destroy statues and find obolites, especially if the eyes are glowing. Other times you will find enemies. I'll try to show you when I see one of those. The most important things in this is your health and getting enough money to continue to increase your health. Ooh, these guys. So I'm just going to back up here as best I can so that they don't easily kill me. Don't easily start crashing into me. Having a lot of health is very important, and again, increasing your adrenaline level. The way you increase that is killing enemies without being hit. My adrenaline is at level 4 now, which means I actually generate a bonus amount of weapon proficiency, which again, we're going to be using later. This Atropian key, great. It's not infected with malignancy. We can use it. That's fine. Again, I don't find that keys are too useful inside this game. This is Silphium. Now, my health is currently full. Because my health is full, I can pick this up and I get a little tick towards maximum integrity. If my health was not full, this might not be resin. This might just be Silphium, which recovers my health. I would not pick this up if my health was not full. There are ways to increase your health without picking up Silphium. At times you're going to need to pick it up, but for the most part, I do not pick up Silphium throughout a run until my health is full so I can continue increasing my max health. Max health is everything because the times you die are going to be bosses. Mainly. Look, you'll get into crazy rooms and die for sure. But you're mainly going to die when there is a boss around. So I wait to pick up Silphium until I can increase my max health, because the times I'm worried about health are when I'm dealing with a crazy boss and I am not able to dodge all of his attacks. You want as much health as possible, and that's what we're looking to do here. I guess I can go this way real quick just to see if there's anything through this room. No, this just takes me to the next area. And I don't think there's anything... I might be able to find an enemy inside these. Let me see. Can't remember. Some of these have enemies in them. And it just, you know, it'll give you some extra obolites and it'll give you some extra adrenaline. But if we don't find them, that's no big deal. Okay, moving on. None of these have glowing eyes, do they? If they have glowing yellow eyes, that means they have obolites inside them. These things, by the way, you can get caught by these, and sometimes they take you up to areas that will help you. You can just dash right out. It's no big deal if you get caught by those. And it's not a huge deal. I would never quit a run if I start getting hurt or I lose my adrenaline. That happens. It's not a big deal. But ideally, you want to keep your adrenaline. You want to get to adrenaline level 5, so it's easier to collect obolites. Your weapon proficiency goes up. That guy has a shield on him, which means I need to melee him. It's the only way to kill him. Or at least the only way to break a shield. Some people need to be meleeed and then attacked. Let's see here. Again, some health. I will pick this up now. My health is full. One more of those, and I increase my maximum health. And that's what you always want to be looking to do, is increase that max health. And any room that I can go in, I will go in. Right now, I have a key, so I can open this. There are times where this is an artifact. I could wait till towards the end of the run, but I'm just going to open it. I got an extra key. Let's see. Consumables briefly increase protection by 15%. I would say that is not a very good artifact, but hey, it's a free artifact. So, what are you going to do? Let's find out where we're going here. So early on, I'm pretty cautious when it comes to, you know, enemies, just so I can get the max amount of health possible. You can shoot the eyes of these, and they close their eyes for a second. It can make it a little easier to grab things you need, like that. Now that I had 3 bars of that, I was able to increase my health. Just gonna fall down here. This room you can never come back to. So if you find this room with some chests in it, go ahead and open them up. See what you get. Again, you might see a gun here that you don't have. Sorry if that feels like I'm spoiling anything, but... that's a rocket launcher. That's a hollow seeker, which I don't really like. Coil spine shredder. Am I remembering what this one does? Oh, this is this one. I don't love this one either. I'll take the rocket launcher. You'll find a gun that works for you. I think you can complete the game with most any gun. There's one particular gun that you won't unlock until you're in sort of the second big part of the game. But, ooh, these guys. These guys are free money. Kill them as fast as you can before they run away. Well, we almost got them. Got a few of them. Nice. Get some extra money here. We got 300 obolites already. That's great. Let's see. Ah, it detaches all parasites. That's a pretty good one, because sometimes you'll pick up a parasite or two and you think, that actually sucks. Increases speed and weapon damage by 25% for the next 15 kills, then detaches afterwards. You could pick this up. I would pick it up right before a boss if you're going to pick it up. That would be the only time. Otherwise, I don't want 2 malfunctions just so I can kill people a little faster. But if you're having a hard time with a boss, I would say pick it up. Right here, increase protection by 10%. This one's free. That's a great augment. I will absolutely take it. When it comes to spending obolites for some of these items, I usually will spend it on... It would have to be something I absolutely love. Oh, what's this one here? Fixes all malfunctions. Ooh, interesting. Well, now I can take that parasite if I want. Oh, this guy. And we could easily lose our adrenaline here. That could happen. No big deal if we do. My thought with combat, as best you can, eliminate every enemy before moving on to another enemy. Again, as best you can, because you're going to get surrounded. You're going to need to run around. Usually, I would eliminate these little guys before that big guy. I just know that he's going to blast me, and I'm not going to be looking, and a big stream of bolts are going to come over and hit me. So that's why I went after him early, and because the other guys hadn't really pounced, surrounded me or anything yet. I always try to collect all the obolites from the enemies I kill. So ways to do that are melee kills. You get them right away. Let me show you. You just get immediately what that guy drops. Or if I shoot them and kill them, I try to run over and grab those obolites. Money is extremely important. And when we're talking about completing a run, I think it's important to get as much money as you can. Or obolites. I call obolites money. They're money. More silphium resin. Again, this might not be resin if my health wasn't full. My health is full. So I'm going to continue to grab all these. Let's say my health is not full. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all of these until the end of the level, and I find a way I can fill my health, and then I'm going to go back through all the little areas inside the level, excuse me, and I'm going to pick them up at that point. Ooh, look, some glowing eyes. That means there are some obolites here. 20 obolites, not bad. Okay. Where is our little switch here? I actually don't need this item yet, but I'd like to find the switch. Where is it? There's always a little switch that opens these doors, and I'm just not finding it right now. Hi, buddy. The nice thing is I don't need it this second, but I would just like to open the door so I don't have to come back here and look for it again. Sometimes these pillars have obolites in them as well. Where's our switch at for you? I feel like I'm blind. Is it up here? I hope everyone who's watching this is like, we see it. It's right there. You keep moving past it. Oh, there it is. The reason I'm pulling up my alt fire, holding the trigger, is because it makes that highlight red. That opens up. There we go. And at some point, I can take that if I want. Again, the value of what's going to be in here weapon-wise is based on my weapon proficiency, which is in the bottom left of my screen. It's a 1 right now. I'd like to increase that level before I open that. And this guy dropped a gun, huh? A spit mob blaster? No thanks. It's a shotgun. It's a fun gun, but I often find with a shotgun, I end up taking more damage and I lose my adrenaline, so I like staying at longer range. This area, there's a chest over here that we can come back and take. And there's, you know, a few different things that pop up down here. This is a chest, but it's highly malignant. I'm not going to take it. I don't need a malfunction. I could take this one. You know, I do have something that clears all malfunctions. So you know what? I'll take it. Gonna get a malfunction here. Gonna get a malfunction here. And I'm just going to use this item to clear them both. Okay. Slows down time when in alt fire. That's kind of fun. Not super useful, but kind of fun. Usually one of these has glowing eyes. I'm not seeing it. And some of these have enemies in them. They spawn those little flying bats. It's not a huge deal, but you can get extra obolites and... you know, you can increase your adrenaline level from killing those enemies. Let's see. And over here, blue door. I'm always going to head in blue doors, gold challenge doors. I'm going to go in every door I can, trying to kill as many enemies as I can, gain as many obolites as I can. I'm going to do that the whole time. This is a blown nightlight. It asks for 150 of a resource for me to buy it. It's pretty good. Because I spend a lot of time at full or sometimes in a battle low integrity and I get to increase my damage. But I'm going to hold off on buying that. Maybe later it's something I will use, but right now I'm saving my money. I'm going to spend on items that increase my integrity later. And let's continue moving here. Hope this run is helpful, by the way. Please let me know if you have any questions. These guys are actually a little tough for this rocket launcher because you don't get to fire rounds as fast as you want. I don't love having a rocket launcher against these guys. Oh, I missed him. See, that's what I don't want to have happen, is me miss him and then he flies into me. Again, it's not the end of the world if one of these guys flies into you, but if he does, it would be nice to have a way to kill him easier. Ah! Don't fly into me. I just want to keep my health really, really high so I can keep generating more and more integrity. Let's see. Do we have a switch here? Something around here? Maybe I'll find it later. Where are you, Switch? Not seeing it. Oops, I almost fell off that cliff because I'm just thinking about where that switch could be. Okay. Again, I'm grabbing a few extra obolites because I have this grappling hook. If you don't, that's fine. You don't need to get all of these obolites to complete a run. Again, the first time I completed a full run of this game was the first time I had, or the second time I'd made it to the second area, so you can do well as long as you start off strong, which is why we're kind of doing this first area here. Eventually, we're going to get hit. We're going to lose our adrenaline. That's okay, again. I'm not super worried about it. Although, as best you can, try to not get hit. Try to keep your adrenaline. I'm using this wall right here just to, you know, block these enemies from hitting me through it. I do blind fire a lot, by the way. I don't know if everybody does that, but I find that I don't need to aim down the sights too much, too often. I could just blind fire and get most enemies. I can grab all these. Again, I have full health, so it gives me extra suit integrity, which is what we want. We want a lot of suit integrity. A lot of health. Gonna keep us alive. Keep us big and strong. Let's see. Is the way I get over there a full jump? I don't want to lose my my adrenaline for it, but I might. It might be a full jump is the way to get through there. Ooh, this is a nice room. I always love this room. It gives you the option to find some parasites. It also gives the option to take some malignancy usually, so we'll see what they give us. I don't usually waste my time getting too many malignancies because sometimes you get the malfunction that malfunctions your suit, and that's just annoying. Let's see. Doubles Obolite collection radius. I love that. Suffers damage when using a trophy and keys. I'm most certainly going to take that one, and I just won't use keys. Upcoming malfunctions are harder to fix, but you get a 50% chance to find better salvage. Another one I'll take. I'm not going to be using a lot of malfunctions. There's no need. It doesn't really help you that much. You can play a build where you're just taking basically every malfunction you can, but I find it easier to not do it at all. Just avoid it. Anything good here? Anything? You got anything? Ooh. Reduces melee damage by 50%. I don't like that. I like using melee enough, so I'm not going to take that one. Alt fire cooldown is increased, but doubles Obolite collection radius. You know, we've got a better one over here that I'll take, which is 50% chance to find better salvage and doubles Obolite collection radius. I just can't use keys. I don't care to use keys. It's fine. It's not a big deal that I can't use keys. All right, let's see if I can make this jump, huh? If I lose my adrenaline, oh well. There we go. And this is large resin, 2 slots of integrity. Very nice. Just continuing to increase our integrity. There's another one right over there. Is that another one that I need to dash over to? I think so. Let's give it a shot. I always, I screw these up often enough where I'm like, maybe I'll wait a sec because I'll fall and then think, oh, great. I lost all this health for no reason. Right now, I don't have anything on me that makes me take fall damage, so I can just jump and do whatever I want. I'm not sure where exactly the opening for this is. I think I'm just missing the switch, which isn't the end of the world, but it's always nice to open all these, isn't it? I think I'm just blind, not seeing it. Oh well. Okay. Continuing on. There was something over here, wasn't there? Where is it? It's down there. What am I looking at? Ooh, it's a little item I could take. Let's see. Alt fire cooldown. I don't really care about it. I guess it's better than repair enhancer, but I'm not insanely stressed about using my alt fire all the time. It's nice when you get a good one, but it's not that necessary. Okay, moving on. Continuing through this map. And I love having parasites on me. If I find a good item that increases damage and stuff because of all the parasites, that would be great. Okay, this is a big important room here. There are a lot of good items inside here. I have 650 in obolites, so here's what I'm going to do for sure. I'm absolutely taking the integrity augment, giving me 25% max integrity. I can actually hold off on taking that in case I get hurt or something like that, but I'm definitely going to take that. Let's look at the rest of these. Right there, a large silphium vial repairs a major amount of integrity. Let's say I get towards the end of this biome and I want to go back and pick up all that resin, but my health is not full. That's a great way to do it. I would rather pay those obolites and then go get all of that resin and increase my max integrity. This right here, Astronaut Figurine. If you're having trouble with bosses or certain enemies or stuff like that, just in general, I think this is one of the best items in the game. If you die, you come back, and then your figurine is gone. But it's well worth the money, especially if you're having trouble on a particular boss. Alt Fire Protection, gain 10% when Alt Fire is recharging. Useful for bosses. I might grab it. Ability Circuit, gaining or fixing malfunctions grants a random combat ability. That's pretty fun. So that's for a build if I'm doing, you know, a ton of malfunctions or something like that. But I'm not going to pick it up for this build. I'm definitely grabbing this max integrity here, and we can see us take a big boost to our integrity down there. That's what we want. We want to keep increasing our integrity as we go. Ooh, these guys again. No, no, no. Oh, we got a few of them. Not bad. A lot of obolites. Alt fire cooldown again. Grab this. Keep continuing to increase our suit integrity. Good, good, good. Let's see. Ooh, weapon proficiency grants a large amount of weapon proficiency. Nice. So now we're in weapon proficiency 2, but soon we'll be in weapon proficiency 3, which just makes it easier for us to find better and better weapons when we eventually do open those containers. And we're getting a lot of money, so we're going to be able to buy a lot of the upgrades we would like, a lot of the artifacts or anything like that. We already bought our max health upgrade, which in my opinion is number 1, the most important, but we can buy a ton of other ones too. Ah, this is great. So this is a reconstructor. The ether that you gather throughout your campaign is mainly used for this reconstructor here. I mean, I guess you could trade it for obolites as well in that room, but the reconstructor is the way to go. I don't use this if I know that I'm going to go through this biome without any problems, or I'm not going to have a problem with the boss. But if you feel like you're going to have issues in a biome, or you're at the furthest one you've been to yet, it's a good time to put ether in there. Right now, I'm definitely not using it because I never really have trouble with the first biome now that I've played this game a lot. Let's see. All right. Continuing on. Again, I'm going to try to explore as many rooms as I can and give us... Ooh. Golden eyes. It means money for us. I'm going to give us as many opportunities as I can to fight enemies, gather obolites, gather resin, increase my integrity before I fight the boss. This chest, it's infected with malignancy. I don't plan on opening it. I don't care to. Moving on. Ooh, this could be tough. Let's see what happens here. Ah. Yeah. Oh, they got us. They got our adrenaline. It was bound to happen. I knew that guy was going to come and get us. Okay, let's try to get out of here a little bit, Jake. Oh, he's right behind us. And the nice thing about all that integrity that we gained is in this fight where I'm making mistakes, I'm not stressed. I don't think I'm going to die because of it. And later, with all the money that we've saved, I can go buy that health potion if I want. Where's everybody at? I definitely could have fought that a lot better. I usually don't take, if I'm being honest, now that I've played this game a lot, I usually don't take much damage at all. If any, in the first biome or two, but, you know, you make mistakes. And that's why we had all that health, so that we could make mistakes like that. What do we got here? Hostiles have a chance to drop resin on death. I like that a lot. Now, right here, this is silphium. It is not resin. I am not picking it up. What do we got right here? He dropped a gun. It is a level 3, so it has increased damage. Its explosion delay is a little high. I don't really love that gun. I'm going to leave it. Let's see. How am I going to get towards all these other things here? We got some obolites over there. We've got... Ooh, silphium. That's a big one, but I'm not taking it. This wall, by the way, you can destroy this wall. You see this red wall here? Let's see what we find. This is malignant silphium. I'm not going to take that and be inflicted with a malignancy. Ooh, a data cube. It's been a while since I've actually come back to the first biome, so I have not put that one inside the data cube machine. It's kind of nice. Over here, we've got... this one happens to be resin. So, some are just naturally silphium, some are silphium resin, and others become resin when you're at full health. Considering this is resin, I will take it. And I think, I mean, I've shown you a lot of what you're going to need to know to get your run taken care of here. Ooh, that thing? Kill that thing. That gives everybody a shield. Also, these guys are super annoying. When you stagger them, that's a good time to go in and cut them up. Who's coming to get us? Ooh, another big guy. All right, buddy. The grappling hook will help in an encounter like this, but if you don't have it, you don't need it. I'm just going to use my alt fire. We got him. Good thing with him is just stay away, give yourself some distance. See if he gave us a good gun. Gave us a level 4 pistol, but it's not that good. I'm going to keep what we got. One item that I really love, I believe it's called the Phantom Limb. It's an artifact. If you can get that, it's really useful because you gain health by killing enemies. There will be a lot of enemies to kill. So that's a great one if you're working on keeping your health only regenerated by things that will not take away from all the silphium resin you're trying to obtain. I can't use this door because I don't have a key, and I picked up that parasite that hurts me when I use keys. So unfortunately, that just won't be an area that I will be traveling into. Let's see what's through here. Here is an area where you would need a grappling hook. So if you don't have one, you're not going to make it through this. I just cut away from this part really quick because I picked up a scout log and I didn't think it was very spoilery, but just in case, I cut away from it and now we're coming back. This is a stat augment that I would love to take. I will definitely spend 300 on increasing weapon damage. Another good thing about getting an augment like this is it is an augment rather than an artifact. You can only have so many artifacts, but you can continue to increase your stats. So I will always pay money for a stat increase like this. Let's see here how much more we need to explore. We've explored a lot of this area already. So let's say this. Let's say I decided it was time to head back here and fight the boss. Here is what I would do. I would head back to the Reconstructor right here if I was really worried about this boss battle, and I'd spend some ether. I would also head back to the Fabricator and see what we can get for the amount of money we have. Let's see. So, if I'm worried about dying in the battle, I will absolutely take the Astronaut Figurine. And I'm going to take this large Silphium Vial, I think. That way I can just increase my health for the battle ahead. Oh, I could also change everything in the shop here. Well, I guess we'll just swap it with this. Let's just take it. And I'm going to use it. That way my inventory is open. I can grab this guy again. And again, if I'm worried about this boss, I'll take this right here. And I will make sure that I have an extra life. If I'm not too worried about this boss, I'd probably take this guy right here. Maybe I would take an item I found a little earlier, but sure, let's say I take it. If I'm not worried about this boss, I probably won't take any of these. In fact, let's rotate the shop. Oh, this won't let me rotate it. It only lets me rotate a small one. Oh, let's see. More Silphium. Blade Balancer. That one's pretty good, and it lets me get through certain walls here. So I will take a Blade Balancer. I'm not sure if I found one of those walls earlier, but if I did, it would be nice to cut through it. I can't remember now, unfortunately. So I found most of what I believe I would need to deal with the boss. I will now also go back. Let me open this door real quick. And I'm going to kill a few of the enemies before the boss just to increase my weapon proficiency. Maybe I can get it to 4.0 before I open these chests. Here we go. Let's see. I don't think we're going to get to 4.0. Run past these lights that are going to shoot me. Ooh, what did he drop? I might actually take this just before the boss. Normally, I would not take it, as you've seen before, but considering I'm moving into the boss, if I can just get my health up before then, it might be the way to go. Still at 3. Yeah, I don't think this is going to get my weapon integrity high enough, unfortunately. It's worth a shot, though, right? There are always a few enemies on the way to the boss here. Sometimes they're turrets, sometimes they're little flying guys. I'm not going to open that chest, but I will go back and open some of the chests before. And in fact, sure, at this point, I'll just take this to get my health up. Now that I'm heading to the boss, I don't have a problem taking these, but normally I would not. Okay, let's see. I think we left some health somewhere else too, but let's head back for these chests really quick. There was one up here. I hope this run is useful. Let's see. Ooh. Hey, pal. What are you guys doing here? Where was this chest at? What room am I going to? It was through this door over here. Around and up through... Oh, yes, this chest. I remember you now. So now that my weapon proficiency is higher, I bet I could find some more enemies and get it to 4, but I'll just open some chests and see what I find. Level 3 pistol. I guess I'll hold on to what I got. I like weapons that I can just sort of hold the trigger down and fire as I'm running around a boss. I'm sure other people have strategies that work better for them, but for me, it's just like, what can I shoot where I don't have to think about it? That's what I'm going to be shooting. Oh, actually, I think I do have a field that I needed to cut through earlier. Let's go see. Now I can show people why I grabbed that blade enhancer from before. Yeah, if you have a blade enhancer, this is what is able to cut through these barriers here. Increases repair efficiency. I don't like this, but it's free. I don't care about repair efficiency much. But at least we got to cut through that door. And if you don't have the blade enhancer yet, I think you get it normally through gameplay, but you also might get it by putting ether into the thing near the beginning of your runs. Looks like there's a piece of health over there. I can see it on the map. I'm not sure if that one's like a malignant one or not. Where was it? All the way down there. Oh, I think that one was some malignant resin, wasn't it? Oh, no. It's actual health. I'll grab it. Ooh, it's large. Well, I would like to have grabbed that another way, but fine. And let's look for some more chests while we're here. So, the next one is through this area here. Okay, I actually needed to go down. Most things in the game can be run right through. And that's what we did with those guys. Okay. Ooh, actually, I could take this right now. Increase speed and weapon damage by 20. I don't even need it for the boss, but this is the time where you could take it. Let's see. There's 2 chests here. So, through this room, we've got 1 chest up here. Dreadbound. I don't love Dreadbound either. Again, sorry if you don't have these guns yet. I could try it, but I don't even like it. Just getting rid of it. I don't even know why I'd want to mess with it. It's a gun I don't enjoy. This is that fabrication. I don't want that either way. Let's see here. Where else am I heading? Over through the left here. Just checking on this chest. Yeah, carbine. I think that one's pretty good for the boss. I like it. I'll take it. You can get a much higher weapon proficiency before fighting this first boss. Hey, I didn't even see you with your glowing eyes over here. Let's see. Were there any other chests I need to grab? There's one over there. Oh, and there's one over there too. So there are 2 more chests. Where's a teleporter? Back through this way. And this is kind of, sorry, the boring part of this run where I'm just collecting things to see if there's anything better. So one all the way down here. Do any of these have enemies in them? Sometimes they do. We can get a little extra weapon proficiency. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, that one's malignant. Not gonna take that one. Then our final one is all the way back through there. Okay. Here we go. Also have some resin to pick up here. That's nice. Increasing suit integrity again. Where are the other ones? There's one up there, right? Somewhere up there? Gonna use this to help me climb. Grab some resin. Just increasing that health. And again. I think there was an enemy through here, actually. Yeah, these guys. It's increasing my adrenaline level. Ooh, a challenge room. I should have went this way earlier. Let's take the challenge. Oh, I should have done this before grabbing those other things. Again, you can see how much I love blind firing, right? I'm like not aiming. Every once in a while I will, but mainly I just run around blind firing, keeping myself alive. These guys are very annoying. They're often some of the guys who take away my adrenaline, is those guys. But they're seeking shots and throwing that stuff on me to get me to stop moving. They can be quite annoying. Ah! Ah! Let's go. Now, right now, I could take all this silphium and increase my armor before getting hit. Excuse me, increase my suit integrity before getting hit. And it's usually what I like to do. You also could hold it in case you get really beat up in this fight, which isn't a bad idea either. These challenge rooms can be quite tough, but I'm just going to use it to increase my suit integrity. All right, you guys. These guys, I'm just keeping my distance, continuing to strafe in case I need to notice I have to dodge away from them or something. One of these big guys. I'm also going to try to keep my distance from him the whole time. He's coming up. I'm going down. That gauge under his health, that's his stagger gauge. Once he's staggered, that means I can get in there and do some real damage. What do we got? More? Ah, all right. Challenge room completed. Okay. Disables turrets. I don't need that. Disables turrets. I think I've already got one of those, right? Ooh, I should have used that residual sphere. I forgot I had it. This gun's ridiculously good. I'm going to take it, but you don't need this gun to complete a run. However, I think it's the best gun in the game, the Electro Pylon Driver. I think you get it through the second half of the game. I'll take it because it's so good. It's also level 5 with tons of bonus damage. I'm definitely taking it. Grab some more obolites. Again, you can complete all this with any gun. You can do it with a pistol. You can do it with any of the guns we've had so far. Increases our integrity some more. 5% weapon damage for every 200 obolites carried. That's pretty good, even though I like spending my obolites. That's a pretty good item. In case you are very frugal with your obolites, you'll get a ton of extra bonus damage. And another Electro Pylon Driver. Doesn't look as good, so I'll keep the level 5 one I've got. Let's see. All right. Well, that room was so worthwhile. I'm so glad we came down there. Technically, we could go up this way, too. Just continue to grab some things from these enemies. If you have a grappling hook. If you don't have a grappling hook, you can't. But let's head back. And let's finish this boss out, huh? I guess I'm not going to have great tips for this boss, necessarily. Only because you're not going to be using the gun I'm using against him. But the tips stand, which is just, you're going to move around him. You're going to dash when he swings his sword. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a chest there too, huh? Is that one grabbable? Or is that one malignant? I'm not going to waste any more of your time here in a sec. If this is a dead end, this is getting cut out of the video so you guys don't have to watch it. Yeah, it was a dead end. Well, now I'm not cutting it out. It only took 1 second. Let's go fight this boss. There we go. We could buy more from the shop. I don't need it. I'm also gaining a bonus for having over 200 obolites, so I'm going to use that bonus. I'll open the... Nope. Thinking of the other item. There's another item that spawns down here right before the boss that you can grab in case it's better. It's just a pistol, so I'm not going to grab it. Let's talk about this boss and how to beat him. He's not too tough. You're just going to stay away from him. Use any gun you can, hopefully, that just lets you kind of fire and move. This gun especially lets you do it. But I'm just strafing around him. This is a time where getting hit is totally fine. I don't care about keeping my adrenaline through a boss fight or anything like that. It'd be cool if you could, but just continuing to strafe him. If any shots get close to me, I'll dodge. You guys can see why I said this gun's like pretty ridiculous, right? He's going to come close and try to slash you. At that point, oop. Again, just walking. If it feels like I'm going to get hit, I'll dash. Oh. There's his running at me and trying to cut me open with a sword. And I like to just keep a lot of distance on this guy. Just a lot of distance, blind firing with whatever gun I've got. Oop. Jump that. Try to slash me. Try to slash me again. Just saving my dashes for those moments where I'm going to get hit. Which, of course, it doesn't matter if you get hit during a boss. You will get hit during bosses. It's fine. That's why we have all the integrity that we've gathered this whole time, right? Because we know we're going to get hit. See, there we go. We got hit. I almost beat him without getting hit. I didn't even realize that was happening. And there we go. We get a little artifact. And we can use this little data cube thing. But that is the start of a run in Returnal. That's kind of what you want to be doing through your first run. I know this was a long video, but I hope you could put it on maybe while you were playing and it would be helpful. So thank you everyone for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll probably cut something like this up into a smaller, more bite-sized video. Thanks, and I will see you all next time. Mwah.